Good morning, children. Myself Suraj Bansing, and today I am going to teach you a lesson that is population dynamics. In this chapter, we will study all about population thickness, density, and rising of population, people of different age, people of different ages. According to means, firstly, I must tell you what population means. It means people living in a particular area, in a particular country, are called means that this term is called means this all this is called population. According to 2017 census, population of India, population of the world was 7 billion, and Asia is the most populous continent in the world with 4.5 billion people. It means 60% of people are there in Asia only. And opposite to it, Australia has the least population, lowest population of about 41 million. And Antarctica has no population because of its climate. China tops the means what is series. China tops the table with 1.4 billion people, and India is after it, after China with 1.3 billion, and both these countries, India and China, are in Asia. Now, these are the things which we are going to study in this chapter. Firstly, the factors responsible for population rise or means reduction. Then impact of overpopulation or underpopulation in society. Overpopulation means maximum number, means more people. Underpopulation means less people in proportional to the area. And interpreting a population pyramid, showing the means all these things we are going to study in this chapter. Without wasting my time, I just come to the topic only. Population and resources. Resources means sun, water, and food material. Means the things which are responsible for us to make us alive. The things, the materials which are responsible to keep us alive are called resources. So population and resources both are unevenly, oddly, inversely proportional to each other. If population increases, resources decrease. If means resources are more in number, it means population of a particular country will be less. So these two are inversely proportional. And then must know this topic also. Demography, must learn it, is a social science that entails the statistical study of human population. So this definition must be learnt by you. Demography is a social science. ये सोशल साइंस होती है, ये सामाजिक विज्ञान होता है. एंड एंटेल्स द स्टडी मीन्स इन दिस डेमोग्राफी, इन दिस साइंस वी स्टडी or one studies the statistical study of human population. Means we study about human population in demography. Now, growing population of the world. Presently means according to 2017. This must be there in mind. The population of the world is about 7.6 billion. And the rate of the growth of population is 1.11% per year. It means 83 million people actually grow per year. And in 2016 it was less, means it was more, but in 2017 it has gone down. And this is the following paragraph, the following graph. Nations estimates of population. This is, means all this. It is not useful now. According to the World Population Prospects, the 2017 revision, world population age projected to reach, means it is hoped if the rate goes like this, if the population increases like this, that then it is guessed in 2030 population will be population of the world will be 8.6 billion, and then in 2050 it will be 9.8 billion, and in 2100 it will be 11.2 billion. So we must have to think, people must have to think how to control the population of the world. So firstly, the writer says took 50,000 years to reach the first billion. It took 50,000 years to reach first billion. But speed of means in 1960 the speed peaked means reached at the top. The speed of population growth reached at the top in 1960, and then population distribution trends in the world, means how the population distribution is there in the world. Population distribution means the way population is spread across the world. This must be there in mind, the way, the pattern, the method, how the population has spread there in the world. So it is very interesting to note that 7.6 billion people are concentrated in only 20% of the land. Surface of the world, means 7.6 billion people are means living there only 20% of the land. This must be noticeable. And then this is the chart of population, country-wise population in thousands, and this is the reading. This is the statistics of 2016, means before 5 years. China at the top, India is after it, USA, Indonesia. This is the these are the names of the country which top there in the population, the list of the population. Now, population density. Density of population means the number of people per square kilometer. Density of population means the number of people living in a square kilometer. In the less developed countries in the world, the average in less developed countries or developing countries, the people living in 1 kilometer are nearly 697, and then in 1 square kilometer, and then in developed country it is 238. So this is the formula how to get the density of a population. Density of population density means is equal to total population divided by total area. This is the formula to how to find out population density. So you must have in mind, you must learn it, and must learn the definition also. Areas of high density. The highest population density has been recorded in the riverine plains of Asia. So the population, the highest maximum population in proportional to area, maximum large number of people used to live there in the at the bank of rivers in Asia, and this place, these banks of the rivers in Asia had one of what it has. I repeat, these plains of river, these banks of rivers in Asia occupy one-fifth of the world's land area. The Ganga plains of India, for example, have a dense population. Dense means thick. Industrial Northwest Europe, France, UK means in United Kingdom. Germany and Denmark is also means heavily populated. Thickly populated means population is more here in proportional to the area of it. Europe shares 1.9, 1/9 of the world population, though it occupies only 1.25 of the land area of the world. Although the area of Europe is 1.25, but the people live here of the means the population of the area is 1.9 of the world population. Now, this must be known to you. Agglomeration. Agglomeration. What is agglomeration? A large group of things. Means here it is people. Agglomeration means a large number of people living in a particular place together. So in North America and South America, population is more concentrated in the fertile temperate regions of the US, Mexico and Brazil. So the line means the people live at a particular place where the climate is moderate. Temperature is not too much and not too less also. And means all the facilities, all the natural sources are available. If all the natural sources are available, then population of that particular place is generally more in comparison to other places. Then next one is in Africa, population concentration is high in the rich Nile Valley. So population concentration means thickness, means more people live there at this place, Nile Valley. Mediterranean coast. Coast means seashore. Guyana coast. Coastal South Africa means all these places are filled with many people, more population in Africa. Now the next is areas of moderate density, where the people are less in number, where people in proportional to area are less in number, and these are the areas. Tropical Western Africa, these are the United States of central part of United States of America. These are the means these are the areas which have less population. Firstly, it is central part. Central means of the middle part of the United States of America. Second one is tropical Western Ghats. Tropical means what? An area with hot climate. Russia, Western Europe, Deccan Plateau of India, Central China. So all these places have moderate density, means people in these areas are comparatively less. Now, areas of low density. Sparsely means not thickly. Sparsely populated areas are the areas with the low density of population, include the arid regions comprising the hot deserts and cold deserts of the world. So the people in proportion means where the area is much, but people live less. Such type of density is called low density of population. So the desert area with hot climates or the cold climates, people like or mountainous regions means areas, and dense forest means at such places people are population is less. Mongolia, a desert country in Asia, example is Mongolia, and these are the regions means why people are living there, because water supply and means lack of food, lack of transportation, unfavorable climatic conditions, All these factors are responsible where people live, because of which people live less there. Mongolia is the best example of it. It is a desert country in Asia, and here the people are very less in a square kilometer, in per square kilometer. 2 people per square kilometer live there in Mongolia. Iceland, Suriname, Botswana, Namibia, northern Canada are some of the other sparsely means not thickly populated parts of the world. Australia also shows a poor density. In Australia also people are Australia is big in size, and people living here are less in number. So Australia also has low density. Now, overpopulation. Overpopulation. It means a very large number of people for available resources in the region. Means where people live means where people are many in number, a very large number, and resources are less at a particular place, in a particular region, in a particular area. That is called overpopulation. And the two regions are there for overpopulation. Firstly, sudden increase in population. If by the way suddenly there is an increment in population, or depletion of resources, or all of a sudden lack or reduction of resources, या तो population बढ़ जाए या resources कम हो जाए, then at once, resources means साधन, at once there is overpopulation. So, and because of this overpopulation there can be high rate of joblessness, unemployment is there, poor standards of living, people have poor standard of living, rise in occurrence of diseases, and there start the diseases, poverty, and poor environmental conditions. All these things, poverty means lack of, means not proper way to live, means garibi. India, Bangladesh, and China are some of the overpopulated countries of the world. So these countries are there which can be named as the countries with overpopulation. And then optimum population means a population which is balanced in the sense, optimum population means the population which is in proportional to the resources of a particular area. That is called optimum population. Now, impact of overpopulation. Effect. What are the effects of overpopulation? First of all is depletion of resources. If population increases, then there is reduction of resources. Gandhi once said, earth provides enough to satisfy every man's needs, but not every man's greed. Means जरूरत तो पूरी हो सकती है, but लालच पूरा नहीं हो सकता किसी भी व्यक्ति का. So the same thing has been said by E.F. Schumacher. Pronunciation is Schumacher. Has also said the same thing. Now, overutilization of resources is creating water. Now, when there is overpopulation, then there is overutilization of resources, and when there is overutilization of resources, then it creates water scarcity, lack of water, food crisis. People have less to eat. Starvation means dying because of hunger. भूखमरी जो होती है, hunger and poverty. So all these things are because of overpopulation. Now, sustainable development refers to the utilization of resources for the development judiciously without compromising on the developmental needs of the future generation. And this is also to be kept in mind. Sustainable development means utilization of resources, having in mind for the needs, having in mind the needs of the future generation. Now, these are the after effects, impact of overpopulation. Number first is it causes unemployment. Because of overpopulation, there is creation of unemployment and tough competition. Stiffer means there is tough competition because of overpopulation. And then because of overpopulation, number second is slums and unhygienic living conditions as availability of land means झुग्गी झोंपड़ी. Slums means झुग्गी झोंपड़ी. Unhygienic not means healthy. So these things are the result of overpopulation. Slums, people do not have the houses to live. That's why they start living in slums. Unhygienic living conditions, and they live in poor, healthy condition means they do not get the proper air, water, food materials. Third one is with increasing demands and fewer supplies, prices of commodities will rise, and because of overpopulation, there is a rise of cost, means price rise problem is there, price rise. And then it will also result in more burning of fossil fuel and greater deforestation, global warming. All these problems are caused because of overpopulation. And then hence there is a loss of biodiversity. So next is underpopulation. Firstly, we had studied about overpopulation. Now we are going to study about underpopulation. Underpopulation means is a state when the number of people living in a region is so few that there is lack of full utilization of resources. Suppose at a particular place, resources are more, but people living are less in number. That is called underpopulation. Example is for means what? The fertile, temperate grassland regions known as prairies of North America means this place. Prairies means grassland. This place which is full of grassland of which is there in North America is an example of a region having underpopulation. This is the place where the people live less in number. Underpopulation is a situation which may result from high death rate, and underpopulation can be caused because of a high death rate or low birth rate. या तो मृत्यु दर ज़्यादा लोग मरते हों या कम बच्चे पैदा होते हों. Because of these two, there is underpopulation. Now, impact of underpopulation, effect of underpopulation. First, our negative impact is underpopulation yields insufficient skilled labor force. Because of underpopulation, there is means improper skilled labor force. Means people have to do means more work without having any skill. And due to lack of skill and technology, there is poor utilization of resources. And because people know less, they do not have the technological knowledge. That's why they are unable to use their resources properly. Positive impact is, this is the negative impact. Now positive impact is situation may also result in better. Now if the people are less in number, then there will be no unemployment. People can get the job opportunities more in number. Now, factors affecting population change. Now, the factors, the things which are responsible for population change in population. First is crude birth rate, crude death rate, population growth rate, migration. These are the things These are the four factors which affect the change in population. First is crude birth rate. Crude means simple and basic. Birth rate, how many children are taking birth, refers to the number of live childbirths per 1,000 persons in a given geographical area per year. एक वर्ष में 1,000 लोगों के बीच में जितने नए बच्चों का जन्म होता है, नवजात शिशुओं का जन्म होता है, दिस इज कॉल्ड बर्थ रेट और क्रूड बर्थ रेट. Are higher in developing countries, birth rates are higher, while in developed countries it is not as high as in developing countries is. Crude birth rate, CBR, it is in abbreviated form is CBR, is expressed as the number of live births in a year per thousands of population. Again it has been defined. Now countries with the lowest birth rates, and this is the reading, this is the statistics of this year 2015. In Japan it was the lowest 7.9, and Italy, Monaco, and means these things, these are the readings. And with higher birth rates, Nigeria, Angola 49.2, it is the maximum birth rate of a country. Crude death rate means number of deaths per 1,000 people in a given geographical area. यानी 1,000 लोगों के बीच में किसी पर्टिकुलर एरिया में कितने लोगों की मृत्यु होती है, दैट इज कॉल्ड क्रूड डेथ रेट. Now population growth rate. Population growth rate compares the average annual percentage change in population resulting from a surplus or deficit of births over deaths and the balance of migrants. And now population growth rate compares the average annual percentage in population कि पॉपुलेशन की जो वार्षिक परसेंटेज है उसमें उसके चेंज को रिजल्टिंग फ्रॉम अ सरप्लस और डेफिसिट ऑफ बर्थ, यानी कि जन्म में जो बढ़ोतरी होती है या कमी होती है, दैट इज कॉल्ड ग्रोथ रेट. मतलब कि एक वर्ष में कितने बच्चे पैदा होते हैं और एक उसी वर्ष में किसी in a particular area how many children, how many infants take birth, and at the same time how many old people die in that at the same area, and this proportion is called population growth rate. And according to 2017 it is 1.11% per year. Means in 2016 it was 1.18. And then migration is an important determinant of population change in the country. Migration means to go from one place to another. Migration means एक जगह से दूसरी जगह जाना. So this is also a factor which affects the population, and the density of population means population rise of population, and means reduction in population. So migration means the people, suppose a large number of people go from one place to another, then of this place population will be less, and of where they go of that place population will increase. And only this is, and because of this migration there is one more term is there, brain drain. Children, it is a very important term. Brain drain means the people with brain, pratibhashali people, talented people also go from one place to another, and this is called brain. Pratibha palayan कहा जाता है इनको हिंदी में. In Hindi it is called Pratibha Palayan. Means to leave when a talented person or when more than one talented person means more than one go from one place to another for their to lead their life. It is called brain drain. जब प्रतिभाशाली व्यक्ति किसी एक जगह से दूसरी जगह जाते हैं अपनी रोजी रोटी के लिए या उस जगह रहने के लिए या और ज़्यादा सुख सुविधा के लिए, दैट इज कॉल्ड ब्रेन ड्रेन. कंपोजिशन ऑफ पॉपुलेशन. हाउ इज पॉपुलेशन composed? Age composition. There are three age groups. Age wise people are usually grouped into three. Children less than 15. 15 वर्ष से जिनकी आयु कम होती है, they are regarded as children and these are dependent on the parents, elderly people. Working age 15 to 59. The second category is working age, and third and the last one is above 59 years. This is called dependent age. So two age group people are dependent: children and old age. These are. Now sex ratio. Sex ratio means a number of females, number of women, number of girls per 1,000 males in the population. मतलब लड़कियों की या महिलाओं की संख्या 1000 पुरुषों या लड़कों की तुलना में. दैट इज कॉल्ड सेक्स रेशो. इट इज़ एन इम्पोर्टेंट इंडिकेटर डिटर्मिनिंग इक्वलिटी बिटवीन मेल एंड फीमेल. बहुत ही एक महत्वपूर्ण इंडिकेटर होता है ये मेल और फीमेल के ग्राफ को, समानता को दिखाने के लिए. अकॉर्डिंग टू द सेंसस ऑफ इंडिया 2011 में जो जनगणना काउंटिंग ऑफ पीपल, सेंसस मीन्स फॉर्मल काउंटिंग ऑफ पीपल ऑफ अ पर्टिकुलर प्लेस. अकॉर्डिंग टू द सेंसस ऑफ इंडिया 2011, द सेक्स रेशो ऑफ इंडिया वॉज डिटरमिन्ड एट 940. मीनिंग इज 2011 में जो जनगणना हुई थी उसके अनुसार भारत में 1000 पुरुषों के बीच में 1000 पुरुषों पर 940 महिलाएं थीं. इट शोड एन अपवर्ड ट्रेंड फ्रॉम द सेंसस 2001 डाटा फ्रॉम द स्टेट. मीन्स इन 2001 में इट वाज 933. मतलब कि पहले लड़कियों को जन्म लेने से पहले ही उनके पेरेंट्स या किसी वजह से उनको मार दिया जाता था. एंड नाउ इन 2001, but in 2011 it has been increased. Discrepancy in sex ratio in India persists as female feticide. So ये जो भेद है, ये जो फ़र्क है 940 out of means in proportion to 1000, वो इसलिए है कि फीमेल फर्टिसाइड कर दिया जाता है. मतलब कि बालिका शिशु को गर्भ में ही मार देने की वजह से पेरेंट्स या मतलब कि परिवारीजन जब किसी बालिका को जन्म लेने से पहले ही उसका गर्भपात करा देते हैं, उसको मतलब कि मरवा देते हैं. ये फैक्टर जिम्मेदार होता है इस सेक्स रेशो में मतलब कि सही प्रपोर्शन ना आने के लिए. महिलाएं इसलिए कम हैं क्योंकि बहुत सारी बच्चियों को जन्म देने से पहले ही उनके परिवारीजन, उनके पेरेंट्स या और लोग उनको मरवा देते हैं गर्भ में ही. दैट इज़ कॉल्ड गर्भपात. गर्भपात कहा जाता है इन हिंदी. तो मोर्टेलिटी रेट, इसकी वजह से भी फीमेल आर ऑल्सो डिस्क्रिमिनेटेड अपॉन द हेल्थ केयर फैसिलिटीज फेल टू रीच देम कॉजिंग देम हाई. अच्छा, फीमेल में यही नुकसान नहीं है. They are not suffering because of this only, because of female ferticide. They are also suffering because they have less medical facilities. That's why their mortality rate, उनके जो मरने की दर है, that is also more in number. According to the Census of India 2011, the sex ratio of India at the rural and urban levels respectively is given below. रूरल और अर्बन में फ़र्क है. ओवरऑल 933 हैं. इन 2001 में 933 महिलाएं थी. और शहर में in rural area in 2001 946 women were there in 2001. In urban it is 900. In rural areas in 2001 946 women were there in proportional to 1000 men. In urban areas 900 women were there in comparison to 1000 men. And 2011 it became 940, 946 changed into 947, and 900 changed into 926. So there is an increment in the number of women. Now, knowledge box. According to the World Bank 2016 data, the percentage of female to total population is 49.552 in the world. Translates to a figure of 101.8 male per 100 female population. So, not only in India, in the world also, the number of female is less in comparison to male. Now, population pyramid. Population pyramid refers to the graphical representation of the population structure. To understand this population pyramid, we must come to this structure. This graph shows high birth rate. Life expectancy is not high. Life expectancy means duration of life, you can say 13 to 44 years. It can also be seen that female population between 15 to 44 years is more than the male population. Means between these 2 years, 15 to 44, female are more in comparison to the male. And then a high birth rate and death rate thus signify all these things, so you can leave. So this is not a very important thing. Typical population pyramids showing the low birth and death rate in a developed country. So in developed countries, birth rate is low and death rate is also low. This results in almost a rectangular base of the pyramid. You can leave it, or nothing is there. Only thing to keep in mind is women tend to outlive men. Means generally women have a long life than the men. It is a fact. See the right. Rural and urban population. With the increasing economic development and access to resource, there has been a trend towards increasing urban population. According to the estimates of by 2014 revision, the world's population is increasing, becoming more concentrated in urban areas. Urbanization has taken place, means people have started leaving their villages and they have started living in the city. With more than half the population living in urban areas. No, now more than half population is living there in urban areas. There is an ongoing trend of significant increase in the urban areas. So means this process is still going on. this has become a fashion. People have started leaving their villages, and they are running to live there in the cities. Among such countries, India and China in Asia, along with Nigeria and Africa, will record the highest increase in urban population. So people in India, people in China, and people in Nigeria, they are running to live there in cities, the most in number. And India has the largest rural population, followed by China. Rural population, the people living in village, are the most in India, and then after it is China. So, world's most populous cities as per the UN estimates for 2016. So, these many people are the highest maximum populated countries in the maximum populated cities there in the world. Tokyo, so many people are living there, 38.1. It is according to 2016. Delhi, Shanghai, Mumbai, and then Sao Paulo. In the 21st century, there is a need to sustainable development of small towns and big cities so that the growing population force faces no dearth of basic necessity. At last, it must be noticed that we must focus our attention to reduce the population so that there should be no scarcity of basic resources of life. Children, I have given you the best explanation. If you want to ask anything, you can talk to me through phone and through message also. Thank you. Now, children, we are going to discuss the questions. So the first question of the exercise is, the first question of the chapter is, fill in the blanks. First is, refers to the total number of people inhabiting a specific area. The people, those who live in a particular place, this term is called, the number of people is called population. क्या कहते हैं इसको? What is it called? Population. The highest population density has been recorded in the riverine plains of what? It is Asia. Sea is a desert country in Asia, records the lowest population density of 2 people per square kilometer, and only country is Mongolia. Country is Mongolia. Number D part is, the direct impact of dash is the depletion of resources. Resources कम कब होते हैं? When the resources are reduced or less, it is because of overpopulation. Because of overpopulation, the resources are reduced. Number second last is, the is expressed as number of live births in a year per thousand population. It is called crude birth rate. And number F is, discrepancy in dash in India persists as female foeticide still continues in many parts of the country, and this is it is sex ratio. This is called sex ratio. Now distinguish between. Now children, question number 2, A part is, distinguish means we are to tell the difference. Overpopulation and underpopulation. Overpopulation means a very large number of people or for the available resources in the region. A very large number of people for the available resources in the region. And it is means examples are India and China. These are the examples, these two countries are the examples of overpopulation. Underpopulation means the number of people living in a region is so few that there is a lack of full utilization of resources. So, The example is prairies of North America. Number second question is emigrants and immigrants. Emigrants means people who move out of a country are called immigrants. ऐसे व्यक्ति जो किसी देश से बाहर चले जाते हैं रहने के लिए, परमानेंटली रहने के लिए, आर कॉल्ड एमिग्रेंट्स. एंड इमिग्रेंट्स आर people who come to live in another country are called immigrants. उनको immigrants कहा जाता है. Features of population pyramid. So features of population pyramid of a developed country and developing country. Developed country has low birth rate and death rate. यहाँ पर मीन्स इन डेवलप कंट्रीज बर्थ रेट इज ऑल्सो लो एंड डेथ रेट इज ऑल्सो लो. एंड इन डेवलपिंग कंट्रीज डेवलपिंग कंट्री हैज़ हाई बर्थ रेट एंड डेथ रेट, बोथ आर हाई. एंड देन इन डेवलप कंट्रीज पिरामिड इज ऑलमोस्ट रेक्टेंगुलर इन शेप. रेक्टेंगुलर होता है ये, ऑल फोर साइड्स आर इक्वल. एंड देन पिरामिड इज rectangle means front sides are equal. These two sides are equal and these two sides are equal. And then in developing countries, pyramid is almost triangular in shape. It is like a triangle. And then question number third, answer in one or two words. Distribution of population per unit area. It is called population density. It is called population density. And then a certain number of population ideal for sustainable use of available resources. It is called optimum population. It is called optimum population. Third is official enumeration of population once in a decade. It is called census. And then D part is people who move out of a country, immigrants, जो किसी एक देश से दूसरे देश चले जाते हैं रहने के लिए. It is called people who move to live in another country. Immigrants, जो दूसरे देश में चले जाते हैं रहने के लिए, such people are called immigrants. And then a number of females per 1,000 males. It is called sex ratio. Could you understand? Okay. Now come to the question number 4. Question number 4A. How is population distribution connected to resources? Population distribution is connected to resources because the growth in population threatens to sustainability of resources which are limited. Meaning is population distribution is linked with the resources. If population increases, resources decrease. So it is inversely related. Question number B is, what is the rate of increase in population now? It is not now. According to 2017 revision of the population, it is 1.11. In 2000 means what has been the trend of population growth, and it is guessed, it is projected that it will be 8.6 billion in 2030, 9.8 billion in 2050, and 11.2 billion in 2100. So this is the guessed reading which we can say. Where are the maximum people in Asia located? The maximum people in Asia are located in riverine plains because of give reasons. Why? Because of fertile land, favorable climatic condition. Two reasons are there only. Land is fertile, उपजाऊ भूमि है, and favorable climatic condition. Number D question is, name the major regions of the world having high density of population. And it is uh, major regions of the world having high density of population are the riverine plains of Asia, USA, Mexico, Brazil, and the Nile Valley. These are the major regions of the world having high density of population. And against the low density of population of the world, name the regions having very low density of the what is are Mongolia and Australia. Low density. And then regions are because state two regions for the same. The regions are insufficient water supply. Water is not proper there. Water supply is not proper there. And the next is lack of transport facilities. Transport facilities is also lacking there. That's why it has low density population. Now number next is state four consequences of overpopulation. And these four consequences are depletion of resources, reduction of resources, poor standards of living, growth of slums, escalating cost of living, unemployment. All these are the consequences. Consequences means after effects. Assign one advantage and one disadvantage of in a situation of underpopulation. Advantage is absence of fierce competition. Competition is not there and people are able to get the job easily. And disadvantage is unskilled labor force means unskilled labor are forced to work there, and that's why resources are not properly utilized. Next one is what is meant by crude birth rate, CBR, and the answer is before it the question is what are the major factors determining population change. The major factors which determine the population change are crude birth rate, crude death rate, migration, and population growth rate. These are the four factors which affect the change in population. What is meant by crude birth rate? It is the number of live births in a year per thousand of population. Now 1000 लोगों के बीच में 1000 लोगों की तुलना में जो न्यूली बॉर्न बेबीज होते हैं उनकी नंबर को क्रूड बर्थ रेट कहा जाता है. What does a high birth rate signify? A high death rate, a high birth rate signifies. So high birth rate signifies pressure. It just creates pressure on resources. I told you children, as many infants are born, the pressure is there on the resources. Means it is population and resources are inversely proportional. So a high birth rate reduces the resources. It is the simple meaning. What is meant by crude death rate? And it means it is crude death rate refers to the number of deaths per 1,000 people in a given geographical area in a year. Again I repeat, crude death rate refers to the number of deaths per 1,000 people in a given geographical area in a year. Could you understand what does high death rate signify? High death rate signifies that means high number of people in the old age group are more there at a particular place. I repeat again, high death rate means more people more old people, many old people are there at a particular place. How does migration affect population change? Migration is the movement of people from one place to another with the intention of settling permanently. Migration क्या होता है? Migration is a movement. Migration is a movement from one place to another, from one country to another country, to live there permanently. This is called migration, and it affects the population. It leads to the increase in population and growth of new towns and cities. So population increment is possible because of a migration. And why is age composition important in the study of a population? Next is, why is the age composition important in the study of a population? Age composition is important in the study of population because it denotes the rate of use of resources and the capacity to work. I just repeat, age composition is important in the study of population because it denotes the rate of use of resources and the capacity of work. Next is, what does population pyramid show? A population pyramid shows the graphic representation of the population structure based on age-wise increase or decrease of male-female population of a country. Let me repeat again. Let me make it simple. A population pyramid shows the population of male and female, a geographical representation of male and female, number of male and female, whether they are increasing or they are decreasing. This is shown there on the population pyramid. Next one is, in a developing country, how would the pyramid look like? In a developing country, the pyramid will look like a triangular in shape. What change you notice in the birth rate and death rate? The birth rate as well as the death rate are both high there in a developing country. Old age population is high in which type of countries? What are its regions? So old age population is high in developed countries. Its regions are higher living standard and good quality of life. So its regions are higher quality life is there, resources are there. That's why people live there more for a long time. That's why population is high. Life expectancy is more there in such type of a country, that is developed countries. Which countries lead in rural population? So India and China, two countries are there. They lead in rural population. Give reason for your answer. Because both countries have an agrarian economy. Agrarian economy means the economy of these two countries depend on agriculture. A large number of people are engaged in farming and agriculture. That's why there is an ever increasing demand for food to feed a large population. These are the questions. So this is a map work, children, and then thought-provoking questions. And what is the first question? Thought-provoking means thought-causing. What reasons would you assign for a rapid population growth in developing countries? What reasons are there for population growth in developing countries? Lack of education, awareness, family planning, and advanced health care. These are the reasons. Basic cause is lack of education. People do not know that small families are happy families, and they just have more children, and that leads to problem to them. lack of education, awareness, family planning, etc. Second is, how is birth rate and death rate related to the population change? Birth rate and death rate are related to population change, as the high birth rates and death rate indicates poverty and lack of resources. Means where the children are born more and where the people die more. This shows that there is a lack of resources. What are social changes expected out of migration? So, migration may lead to social changes like rapid urbanization. Rapid means quick. Quick urbanization is there, and then increase in population of a region. Then there is increment of population, and then there is an increment in diversity of a region. And next is negative impacts of a large immigrant population. Large scale immigration may lead to problems of racial tension. It may also lead to brain drain and overcrowding in urban areas. So there are three negative impacts. Firstly, it is racial tension, and then secondly is brain drain. Brain drain, I told you, when talented people leave a place and go to some other place, to some other country to live there permanently, that is called brain drain. Overcrowding in urban areas, and then there is overcrowd also in urban areas. Then next is, what are the consequences of rapid population growth? So the rapid population growth and consequences are means unemployment, means what? Depletion of resources, unemployment, food crisis, poverty, and growth of slums, global warming are the consequences. Means after effects, results. When there is a rapid population growth, there are these things. There are these consequences like poverty, unemployment, slums, growth of slums, and global warming, and means what? Food crisis, scarcity of water. All these are there. What can be the reasons for a higher percentage of urban population in the world? The reason for higher percentage of urban population in the world are due to increasing economic development and access to resources. So only means the reason what I told you. Urban means increasing economic development and access to resources. These are the two reasons for higher percentage of urban. Means in urban areas, people get better facilities, more resources. That's why they just leave their villages and come to reside there in the urban areas. So, children, I hope you could have understood each and every means contents of the chapter. The whole explanation you could have understood, and each and every answer you could have understood from me. Still, if you have any doubt, you can talk to me, you can ask me through phone, through message, or through any other means of communication. I will try my best to satisfy you with my explanation or with my answer also. Thank you.